William Samoei Ruto is a self-styled hustler known for his sheer hard work and shrewd political machination. In a period of 3 decades, Ruto has risen from an errand boy in the infamous or famous Youth for KANU in 1992 known as YK92 to Kenya's second-in-command and now the commander in the chief of the Kenya Defense Forces and the President of the Republic of Kenya. So who exactly is William Samoei Ruto? William Ruto was born on 21st December 1966 at Sambut Village, Kamagut in Uasin Gishu County to Daniel Cheriot and Sarah Cheriot. He attended Kerotet Primary School, Wareng Secondary School and Kapsabet Boys High School and later joined the University of Nairobi. In 1990, he graduated with bachelor's degree first class honors in botany and zoology. He completed his master's degree course in plant ecology and graduated in 2011 at the same university. In December 2018, William Ruto attained the highest education award, Doctor of Philosophy in Plant Ecology. William Ruto is an ardent and staunch believer of Christianity. While an undergraduate student at the University of Nairobi, he served as the chairman of the Christian Union, CU. Prior to immersing himself into the political pool, Dr. Ruto was employed as a teacher at Silgoi and Kamagut secondary schools. Ruto found his way to national politics at the age of 28 years through the YK92. When Moi won in 1992, the Young Turks led by Ruto did not get the expected portion of his government and therefore decided to take different political paths. Ruto decided to vie for the Eldoret North parliamentary seat and floored the experienced politicians like the late Reuben Chisire and William Saina, bagging the seat on a KANU ticket. Ruto held the position from 1997 to 2013. In parliament, Ruto joined forces with Moi critics the likes of Ruto Arap Kirwa and Cyrus Jirongo, but later ironed out issues with Moi, and that saw him rise to the rank of Assistant Minister for Provincial Administrator prior to joining cabinet in 2002. Moi later deployed him in 2002 general election to drum up support for Uhuru Kenyatta. However, the endeavors fell flat when Mwai Kibaki won the election with landslide. During Kibaki's regime, Ruto joined forces with disappointed characters to defeat 2005 constitutional referendum. One of the dissatisfied politicians was former Prime Minister Right Honorable Raila Odinga. It was after this victory that Orange Democratic Movement (ODM) was born. The referendum symbols were orange and banana. The Orange team won. Dr. Ruto officially crossed to ODM and sought nomination for presidential ticket, but he emerged third in the hotly contested primaries where Raila emerged as the winner, followed by Musalia Mudavadi. It is during this time that his friendship with Raila blossomed. He stretched and spread his political wings, delivered almost 80% of the Rift Valley votes to the ODM party in 2007 general election that later turned bloody. The election was ensued by vicious violence rocking the whole country, ultimately due to intervention of the international community and mediated negotiation by Kofi Annan. The Grand Coalition government, famously known as Nusu Mkate between Raila Odinga and Mwai Kibaki, was formed. Although the coalition was faced with rocky and murky challenges, it survived to the next election in 2013. During the period, Ruto became the Minister for Agriculture and later Higher Education in 2010, only to be stripped of his ministerial flag following his discomfort when people were being evicted from the Mao forest. This catalyzed the steaming rift between him and the then Prime Minister Raila Odinga. After his dismissal in early 2011, Ruto joined hands with the like-minded MPs from Rift Valley and Coastal Region and revived the United Democratic Movement (UDM). As the fate will have it, power wrangles steam up, and that saw him move away with the other close leaders from the region that included Isaac Ruto and Sakayo Cheriot to form the United Republican Party (URP). He later teamed up with Uhuru Kenyatta to form a Jubilee Alliance, which won a 2013 election. On March 4, 2013, Ruto became the first deputy president of Kenya. The Uhuru-Ruto duo was re-elected in 2017, although the marriage collapsed immediately in 2018 upon the contentious handshake between Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta. Odinga literally replaced Ruto in all government businesses. This gave Ruto more time to campaign for 4 consecutive years, culminating in 2022 grand win. Ruto was among the list of 6 who was indicted to stand trial at the International Criminal Court of Justice (ICC) for their alleged involvement in the 2007-2008 post-election violence. However, the ICC case flopped following massive withdrawal of key witnesses. In April 2016, the ICC dropped the charges against him. Ruto has faced numerous challenges, especially on corruption allegations. ODM leader Raila Odinga has persistently questioned the source of his wealth, particularly the money he dishes out at the fundraisers on a regular basis. Ruto has been accused of having an insatiable appetite for land and other public properties. Some of them include the Lang'ata Primary School land in Nairobi and another one meant for sewerage system in Ruai, Nairobi. Ruto debunked the accusation, saying they are all politically engineered. Ruto was a front runner in the 2022 presidential race, and to fight his way up the ladder, he fashioned a dynasty versus Asla narrative that won him the heart of many ordinary Kenyans and widened the gap between himself and the likes of Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Odinga, and Gideon Moi. The trio are perceived to be members of the dynasty club. Uhuru Kenyatta wholeheartedly campaigned for Raila Odinga, but did not manage to garner enough votes since Mount Kenya stood with William Ruto. Ruto is a responsible husband and a father of 7. He is married to the First Lady Rachel Chebet Ruto, and the two are blessed with 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. The family has adopted 2 other children, including one from his ex-college lover Priska Bett. Rachel and Ruto indulged in serious relationship back at the University of Nairobi and eventually got married in 1991. The former evangelist professes and possesses Christianity, and this is evident by his unrivaled mystery of Bible verses and selflessness when it comes to church matters. He has largely supported construction of the churches across the country. My name is Cynthia Charer.